Hey guys, it's Jake Shot 15 here today with my new bow. It's a little bit older model Mathews Creed XS. I'm going to try to paper tune it real fast. Put a new rest on it. It had a whisker biscuit and I've changed it over to a cheaper, it's a cheap drop away, but it's still a drop away. Came off of one of my old boats, but it's going to work until I get a better one. But I'm about to have to leave for work, so I don't have long to work on this. So this will have to be a short video. I don't have much of a choice. We're at about, I don't know, 2 or 3 yards from it. I'm going to put an arrow through it here. See how far off we are. I get to a better spot here. Okay. Let's go take a look at that. Arrow hit way to the right for one thing, but it looks like we've got a tear just slightly to the right. So we can adjust that. Fuzz to the left, but there it come out of there. We're gonna try one more shot first and see what happens before I adjust it. Because it very well could have been me. You can't see a whole lot. Oh well. That's what I have to do right here. Yeah, that one looks pretty good right there. It is going off to the right though. The arrows are hitting way to the right. That tune looks really good though. Yeah, that's a bullet hole. And that was just eyeballed. I'll tell you what, get out of here. Get this arrow here and we'll sight this thing in. Let's get her sighted in here at 20. And we'll start at like 10 though. And just put a couple arrows on target, see how we're doing. Like I said though, it's Creed XS. I've got a 5-pin trophy ridge on it. Trophy ridge Hitman stabilizer. The Mathews quiver. I don't have a freaking clue what that drop away rest is. All I know is it's a cheap drop away that happened to tune pretty good. Pretty easy. And my release is a True Ball Fang 3. This is absolutely my favorite release I've ever used. I don't use a lot. I don't have a lot of thumb releases or you know, stuff like that. I don't own any back tension. This is pretty much what I've got. And I wouldn't trade this thing. Put you guys right there. Just using my phone. But we're at about 20 yards. Good enough to just rough in a zero real fast. Shoot my big bag target over there. Alright, so we are we'll start with about right there. See where this one goes. We're also slightly high, which isn't as big a deal, but I'll adjust it out of there. that one looks all right. Looks like it's just high. I'll shoot one more, and then we'll adjust that high out of it. Yep. Let's just shoot high. Break that loose. Try about right there. My last arrow here. By the way, these are Blood Sport Hunter Extremes. Hunter Extreme Blood Sports. I really like these arrows. Kind of a little bit more of a budget arrow, but whoop, I like them. These bows are kind of jumpy on that back wall. So they don't get no closer than that. I mean, that thing is literally just about touching the center. I hear my goats down there hollering too. Actually, ain't even my goats. Everybody else's goats. Let's go take a look at this, and we'll show you where we started to where we ended. And we're gonna shoot a quick group too. So, out of these arrows, first shot's way over to the right. Second shot and third shot is up here, and this is the last shot. So we're pretty close. So we're gonna shoot a group. I'm gonna aim right here at 20 yards. It might actually be a little further than 20 yards. I don't know, it looks pretty close though. I was going to turn this target a little bit because I'm shooting at it from an angle. So, just spin this target just a little bit. So I'm shooting dead on at it. These arrows here, these are even full length. I'm shooting a 28-inch draw with 70 pounds on the draw weight. It's the max that bow will go. Yeah, something about them creeds. They're a little bit jumpy on that back wall. My dad has one too. His is the actual, just the creed. Mine's the XS here. And his does the same thing. Oh, I forgot I had a kisser button on there too. Forgot to mention that. And should have been able to see that though. Yeah, we're gonna shoot a group for that right side dot. Well, had it been a squirrel, he'd have lost his head. Because that's touching it. That's pretty close to it. Hey, this is at least didn't set. I'm planning on going going turkey hunting with this bow here. Ooh, a little bit longer hold. My rest or my sight there doesn't line up 100% right on that shot. I don't know why. Oh, I'm shooting a G5 peep sight. These are my absolute favorites behind the Hamsky. Those Hamsky peeps are about the best there is. It's just the next best thing and anything I could get. There we go. Now my sight's lined up. Oh, I pulled that one. It's a little bit low. Yep, that one's a little low. Not low enough to make a whole lot of difference, but it is low. Other than that, those first three are great. Yeah, there's them first three. And then I pulled that one. Like I said, that was all me. So yeah. Oh Lord. Oh, I didn't want to come out of the target for some reason. Like one of them will come out easy, the next one will not. Alright, so the way that side is, if that 20-yard pin's dead on, that 30 should be just about perfect. So we're going to step over here to 30 yards and send a couple arrows while I still got a little bit of time before work here. We're going to step over here to 30 and launch a couple. I'm going to be back at shooting at this thing at an angle again. I don't really care though. It'll be alright. Put y'all up there. So right here, this should be actually a little, just to think a little over 30 yards. 30 yards would actually be right up there. About 32 yards. Like I said, we're just shooting for a group anyway. So this will be a little low. If that pin's right. What is this? Never had that happen before. I guess I was a little too quick on the draw. Yeah, it's low. I think we're actually probably closer to about 35. So it's actually be aiming closer to my 40-yard pin right now. Come on now. Let's see if we can't still shoot us a good group though. To the left. The other group should still be good. Alright, looks like we got a pretty good group. I know there's at least one flyer again. It's still me. It is still my fault. It is not the bow. That is all on me. I'm still getting used to this bow. Before I had this bow, I shot a cheap bear that was a little easier to shoot. Or an older bear, not cheaper, but it was a older bear, and it was a little bit easier to shoot because it was a longer axle. Oh no, that group's terrible. I lied. That group is god awful. I mean, the first three aren't too bad. That's the first three. This was that flyer. Actually hit to the right. Thought it hit left. It might have been the first arrow then. But three of them's not god awful. They may still kill a deer. But that one, they're kind of low left. Let's try that one more time. These arrows don't go that target though. Let's scoot that up here to actually where 30 yards actually is though. Target's pretty heavy too. Actually, here, we're gonna spin this target around. We've got a kill zone right there. And we're gonna shoot for the heart on that thing. There's my alarm. Which means I gotta go to work here in just a minute. It'll be okay. I don't believe one group is gonna hurt me. And after this, I'll let this upload on my way to work. I hope you can see pretty good. I didn't really. I got autofocus on, so you should be able to see pretty good. But okay, now we should actually be at 30 yards. But we're gonna shoot for the heart on that deer, and we're just gonna shoot all 4 arrows in the same spot. That's a good shot. With a broadhead, he's dead. Oh yeah, I'm gonna make the swap from shooting fixed blades and mechanicals this year. We are just a little bit left though. It could be me, that could be the sight. If this group hits left, like the whole group shoots to the left, I'll adjust the sight. Those two shots are a really good group. I may have actually busted a knocker up there. I heard impact. I heard carbon slap. Okay, so that group is just a hair to the left. So I'm going to this sight's micro adjustable and I absolutely love it. Yeah, it's a Trophy Ridge with smart pin technology. Basically, if you can sight your 20 and 30 in, your 40, 50, and 60 yard pin can all be adjusted with the same knob. And it makes it really, really fast to sight these bows in. Usually if your 40's on, the other ones are on. Yeah, that deer would be smoked at 30. Yeah, I definitely had impact because I can see one skipped up and into the kill here. There's our arrows. That's not a bad group in my opinion. It's not as good as my 20 yard group, but I wasn't expecting it to be. So yeah, that's easily a dead deer. Any day of the week, that's a dead deer. Now the vitals on this right here, this is quite a bit smaller than, you know, actual deer vitals. Deer vitals would be from about here. Heart would actually be probably about here to around about here. That's where you'd want to hit. But yeah, I've been shooting fixed blades though, and up for the past 4 or 5 years, I've never actually broadhead tuned a bow. So I've shot at plenty of deer with bows and had the arrows just fly off randomly. This is actually the first or second year that I've actually tuned my arrow rest myself. Like I've took them to archery shops and stuff and had them tuned before, but usually when I get them back, they're worse than what they were when I sent them in. I'll go back here and put this up. Let's squeeze in here. Oh Lord, I can't speak. Either way, that's gonna be it for today. I'm gonna put this up and I'm gonna pack my crap and get ready to go to work. I hope y'all enjoyed it. On my jaw right there. What is that? That is a dadgum tick. Didn't think I'd be seeing them this year, not yet, this early this year. But sorry about that. Hope y'all liked it though. You are probably going to see a lot more from this bow. Turkey season's right around the corner. I plan on going to Kentucky this year for deer hunting, so hopefully we can get us a big deer. And we're going to broadhead tune this bow. But I am, like I said, I'm going to be making the swap from fixed blade to mechanicals. So we're going to see how that goes. And I gave my nephew a bow. It's an SAS feud. So I'm going to be trying to get him out here soon to shoot with me. But I work night shift, so it's kind of hard to. So, anyway, we'll catch y'all in the next video. We'll see you.